GameStop. Yeah, and while I was in GameStop, I was like, hey, man, can you give me a list of all the games that are coming out? Because, well, we talked about doing Switch Week, right? And we're like, hey, we should do Switch Week when it comes out. And we're like,
Zelda.
Well, I went through and he gave me a printout.
Anymore.
Yeah. He gave me a printout, and there was... I think there was 6 total games that came out on in the first week of launch.
Okay. Yeah.
And we had planned to do a week of console. On a schedule it says Switch Game 1, Switch Game 2, Switch Game 3. Yeah. There are not that many games to do.
I said this.
I know.
The night of the thing.
We know. Yes, I know. But at the same time,
Europe already talked about it.
but
Sam looks like he's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, Sam, wake the fuck up.
I am up. I'm ready to talk smack on y'all.
He's balancing his microphone on one leg.
Yeah, Craig's topic's so goddamn boring.
No, it's not. Okay,
let me tell you about
but
this.
What I'm saying is, I plan on doing a week with this Switch.
It's gonna be tough with the 6 games.
There's not a chance in hell we're gonna be able to do it. Because really, the only 2 games that I'm interested in, that I know I'm personally interested in, and I don't know about you guys, but is Breath of the Wild and Bomberman, and that's it.
The only game Nintendo's interested in is playing your wallet.
Yeah,
because
they already got that.
Hey, I got some good Switch news.
Let's talk about it. You mean you're switching a topic? That's good news.
Almost. But GameStop and Target, I believe, they don't have Twitch pre-orders anymore.
What was that about?
They canceled a lot of pre-orders because they don't have the stock. So scalping's gonna be pretty dope for me, dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
I should go. Gerardo was talking about selling his pre-order. I should go get that from him.
Yeah, I think I'm
and then scalp it.
I think I'm gonna hit. I think I might try for $800.
$800.
I think I might try for $800. So, good news for me.
Yeah.
Don't get too greedy though, or else you'll just actually have to live with the Switch.
I think people. I think there's got to be a couple of million people, or maybe a couple of thousand, that would pay $800 to play Zelda. Instead of
really need is one person.
Then they'll buy it on the Wii U.
You can play it on the Wii U.
Shut up.
Nintendo
Shut your fucking mouth. Shut up. You cannot play Zelda Breath of the Wild on Wii U.
His listing, get Nintendo Switch, play Breath of the Wild, the only place you can possibly play it.
Yes.
Get a copy of Breath of the Wild, sell it with it, bundle pack.
Yeah.
Go, $800.
PS4 did that with some game. I think it was PlanetSide 2. It was only on PS4, and then it had the PC under the logo.
You know what? I genuinely forgot that Zelda was on Wii U.
Right, that's what they want.
Once again, I forgot that Wii U even fucking existed. So,
well, I want to say welcome everybody to Try Hard episode number 18. This episode is brought to you by Blue Apron. We'll get to that a little bit more in just a little bit. So thank you very much for that. If you're listening to us on an audio platform, make sure you give us 5 stars or give us the highest possible rating. And, of course, review the series because we appreciate that. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you watch the entire thing. And, of course, give the video a thumbs up and share it with your buddies. Help grow the show. We're reaching record numbers here on Try Hard every week. We are destroying the previous records.
You say Cranius records?
Our viewership is slowly growing. It's been consistent. The audio portion of our viewership or listenership is growing as well. So there are a lot of people listening on iTunes and stuff. So
good.
Well, then, hello.
Yeah, good to see you guys.
Damn it, we forgot Alexa again.
Oh, that's not.
It's fine. I was honestly just going to take her home.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Alexa,
never mind.
I fired Alexa 30 minutes into the show.
Yeah, I know. So I'm probably just going to take her home.
Yeah, that's okay. Listen, it's okay. I was gonna say something
she
like
you taken home
other girls from the office in the past, but that's
you could maybe drill her out and install a fleshlight in the bottom.
That'd be fucking
so she can talk to you.
Yeah, I talk to myself.
I mean, there's got to be a lot more than just hollow in that whole unit, you know.
Well, yeah, you can just restructure it.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Can I talk about something?
Because your Alexa's like that big.
I love.
I think it's a new one though.
Playing Mario Party with you guys.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
I want to spoil it, but I'm not gonna.
No, don't. But we're doing Mario Party Saturday. For those of you who don't know, it's definitely the most fun thing we have going on.
The first 3 have gone up, right?
First 2. First 2.
Yep.
3 is this Saturday. This Saturday. We recorded through 5, and every single one is like a fucking adventure. It's awesome. And the thing is, 2 was the shortest one so far, and we dropped it to 20 turns.
Yeah.
And
it was still an hour.
Yeah, and I just finished 3. It's an hour and 40 minutes.
Yep.
It's a fucking 100-minute.
That gang beast that we filmed, it was at 55 minutes when I got the file. I whittled it down to 53 minutes. And
wow,
the audience is so awesome.
Then.
Dude, I assure you, it takes a shit. Gang Beast probably one of the longest videos it takes.
Because you have to do zoom ins and you have to do
that timeline is
faces.
because I have to do zoom ins. I have to do our faces, zoom-ins of our faces, zoom-ins of the actions, the stupid shit. Like, Gang Beasts takes forever.
Artificial crash zooms.
Yeah.
Game
so
Beast is the
good.
best, man.
But yeah, like,
Well, dude, what the fuck happened? No,
Not
no.
the
It's
new-
not.
not the
It's not the
new-
best. It's not the best anymore. Gang Beast has suffered with their latest
shut up,
update.
shut up. The edit is so good. I
Okay.
edited out all the complaining we did about
Well,
the shit.
then we can
shitty
talk
update.
about it now.
So
There's no way that was only 2 minutes.
was some
Those
good stuff in the
screens were
update.
like 100 minutes.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's
well,
good in the
actually,
update?
I took our faces and put it over the gameplay. So it's just us talking about how awful it is, and I only show it like 1 or 2 times because it's the most hideous fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
They added this thing in Gang Beasts where Gang Beast devs, listen to me. Okay.
Listen to him.
Look.
Listen.
I'm not
Back to Bolen.
I'm not exactly that pissy, but please God, when it comes to Sam, I will fucking cut you. I'll cut your eyeball
You're a
out.
little pissy sometimes.
And like so
From
they
the
added
cooking
it to
theory.
where it's the first to get so many stars.
yeah.
So if like
Balloons.
Everybody's in every
balloons.
round.
Everyone's in every single round, and after every single round, there's like
see it inflate.
a 25-second screen of this horrible, ugly screen, and the star pops up.
It inflates
And
very
it inflates
slowly.
real slow.
It's like,
And
kinda
then
like-
it takes like 5 seconds to get back to the gameplay. All you need is a number to show us how many lives we have.
if I was to give that a metaphor, it's kind of like taking a needle and slowly jamming it into your arm.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
instead of
You
your
take it-
arm.
take
What
it-
about
take it
right under your
here,
fingernail?
right
over
here.
Right
If you get,
there. Oh man, I don't even
I'm
know
not
how
even.
to touch
Hey,
it. Oh, it's already.
I'm gonna stare right at it. Go ahead.
Oh, it's
Go
already-
ahead.
it's already
Fucking
going-
do it.
it's already going under the
Fucking
nail
do
of
it.
it. Oh.
Fucking do it. Come on. Fucking do it. Fucking do it.
Stop,
Do
stop
it.
it.
Do it, motherfucker.
It's like
Right here.
adding a load screen to a game that didn't have one.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, and I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, it legitimately took out a little bit of my enjoyment of the game, which
Legitimately, it took out like it fucking straight up took out a hunk.
well,
Yeah.
Shit is just not as
I
good.
performed pretty well. in the
Place
new
your bets
update.
now on if Sam is awake by the end
Can
of
you
this
be the
episode.
guy on the couch from
He's
now on?
looking like it.
I'm
You look like the
plenty
guy from
awake.
Half Baked.
I'm just hanging out.
You look like the guy on the couch from
I'm
Half
being
Baked.
Do you want-
comfortable.
Like, is there another pillow around here we can give Sam so he can just fall asleep? There
No,
you go.
I
Pump
got
it over
plenty.
There you go.
It's more so because like I've got bad posture.
Well, yeah,
So-
you lay down.
Dude, I've got
laying down
super
helps.
bad posture. Oh my god.
I'll
Are
just do
you-
it this way the whole time.
Are you the guy who, because I am, are you the guy who surrounds himself with pillows whenever he sleeps?
No,
I'm that
not
guy.
typically. Actually, I was getting in not an argument, but I was talking to the new lady friend, and she was just complaining because I only have 2 pillows, and I was like, "That's how many pillows we need.
Yeah.
Like it's one each.
Yeah.
What is the need for more pillow right now?
you between the two, you have 2 pillows.
Yes.
So you
Yes,
have one
yes.
and she has one.
Exactly. Yes.
No, that's way too low.
No. It's
No.
plenty.
Yeah.
that's
See.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sometimes I sleep with no pillows.
There's like throw pillows and stuff, but I don't
weird.
need any of that shit in my life.
No, it's not throw pillows. I have 3
You
pillows.
have the between the knee
I have
pillow. I
three
know
pillows
you're a
for
fucking
me.
pillow cocoon.
I have 3 pillows for me. I have the 2 standard pillows, one behind me, one on my left side. Then I have the long body pillow on my right side, which when I turn on my right side, I cradle like a child.
Is that-
And it's wonderful.
Is it a like
I'm warm the entire
you got like
night.
an anime body pillow?
No. It's just
It's
one of
not
the
a
big body
surprise that you're a soft little bitch.
pillows. I am warm the entire night.
Yeah.
Is it like
I'm
the
not worried
spousal
about-
wall?
Yeah,
Like-
that's
There is
Yeah.
a spousal wall there, yeah. You know what it is? It's also a kid wall.
Being warm has never been an issue. That's why I have naked women in my bed. They
That's
keep me
why.
warm. I don't need
Going
more
with plural
pillows.
there. Not woman.
I've lived a good life. But seriously, I mean, I get the one between the legs pillow because I use that every now and then when my pillow's spare.
that I do from like hips and shit.
Yeah. So I might upgrade to a 3rd pillow, but 4 seems dramatic. I don't think I need 4.
No. 4, you mean 4 total between the 2.
Yes, 4 pillows each. What are we?
No.
What pillow people? No. What do I need? This? Are we building forts at
Well,
night?
think of
Like,
the
I
forts
don't-
you could build.
This
That's not for sleeping though.
Yes,
I can have
can
pillows
be.
in the fucking.
The latest
closet.
couch I got came with 4 pillows. And of course, we have some bright throw pillows, like a navy couch. We got beige pillows, and then you got the orange
Is it a
throws.
couch this size? Is it a sectional?
Bigger than this. It's a sectional in that it's like a 3 cushion couch, and one of them
Three
extends
cushions.
out for the
Okay,
feet.
so kind of like the one out there, but you know.
Yeah, but
okay,
big. It's a
okay,
good
okay,
sleeping
yeah.
couch. Okay, I got into a legitimate argument with my wife
about pillows?
about how many pillows we need because I took
No
2 of
doubt,
them.
it's fucking important.
I took 2 of them and I put them in the fucking closet
yeah.
because I need I need
What do you
two
get? What is
2
this?
gray ones and then I need bright orange ones, nice little bright
Pops. So
throws.
you get the
Pops
of
yeah,
color.
pops of color on this navy couch because
The gray ones that make sense. That gray on navy,
Yeah.
it's nice. We got that,
Yeah,
and then it's
and then
like
the orange
boom,
pops. It
orange
looks
for
fucking.
flavor.
It looks sick. It is exquisite.
Yeah, I get you.
She wants more pillows, though.
With more pillows, I can't sit on the couch. It's just a couch with pillows on it. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
a couch.
I mean, you can.
I don't understand your issue.
You can always
There's
just move
nowhere
them
to
to the
sit.
side.
It's
Because
all
there's all these
pillows.
goddamn pillows.
Move
And
them
then if
aside.
you want to
You
sit on the
can't.
couch, no, because then you have
You
to do
stack
like
the
this
pillow. These
shit.
pillows are big motherfuckers.
See,
and
that's
it's
what
like,
happens.
It's like pillow, pillow, pillow. Here's like
Yeah.
the middle of the couch, which is like
Yeah, what the fuck,
this
Sam?
big.
I
And
want to
then-
hear about it. You got 2 pillows right here and a third one on your side.
No, that's what Chad tried to give me the pillow, and I was like, no, I got 2.
And he already
That's
hit
my
the 2
pillow
pillow
limit.
maximum.
Hey, everybody, welcome out to Pillow Talk.
It's better than
The
I'll
podcast
give you
where we
that
just
one a
talk
little
about
bit.
pillows and couches.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, I just think that
better than the Switch. I'm
no
way more
doubt.
fun
That's
talking
true.
about this than the Switch.
I think you're right though, and
I
your
just wanna
wife
drop
probably
pillow
needs to
talk.
cool it down.
Yeah.
Too many pillows is a curse, because then you have to put them on the floor,
What's
and
the
then you
curse?
have fucking floor
Yeah,
pillows.
yeah, yeah. Here's the dog
It just,
hair and the
you
dust
need to keep
all over
it
it.
together.
Clean your fucking floor.
I mean, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry. Not all of us have a maid, Craig.
None of us have
some-
a broom.
Some
and
of
a
us
mop?
have to. Okay, Roomba man, whatever
Yeah.
you say.
You got Roomba?
Yeah, we do. We got a Roomba.
You really do have a Roomba? I'm
yeah,
just
we
being
got
a
a
dick.
Roomba.
Fuck
Right.
you
Oh,
anyway.
dude,
No,
have you ever
I-
seen? Have you guys seen
You
Roomba?
ever tried
porn?
Roomba? You ever tried it?
Yeah, because I'm part of that
We had a
exclusive
shitty one.
club
Dude, get
where
the
I
fuck
just
outta here.
where I'm just like,
I bet
hey,
robot
you wanna go
cleaning
to
service.
Yeah, because I go to Roomba tastings at these huge parties.
You don't have to. You can just order on Amazon.
You don't eat the robot, Sean.
You don't
How
eat
much-
robots?
No.
No, but you
It
can't put
cleans
hors
for you.
d'oeuvre trays on them, and they'll
Yeah,
bring
That
it
is
out.
true.
You know what else you can put on Roombas? Cats.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pussy.
it's also
I've
true.
seen
But
it.
have you guys seen Roomba Pong?
No.
I want to play that so bad. I saw it was a post on Reddit, and somebody's an ingenious. That's what you like, man. This level of privilege. If you're having like a frat party, okay, and they set up 2 tables across from each other, and they put a Roomba on each table with the triangle
'cause
of
they
beer
can't hit the
pong,
edge.
so they're constantly moving because they won't go off the edge.
They can censor the edge, yeah.
Yeah, it just
It
sounds,
seems
like a
it
lot
sounds
of
like a
people
lot of
though.
fun.
Oh, nice.
God
Nice.
damn.
There you go.
How
Sam.
many
There you
cables do
fucking
you
go.
need?
If only you had a pillow to hold that in.
Fuck you. But still, if only like people wouldn't act like you playing Roomba Pong, because you would wait until he goes for the corner, because that's when he's gonna be the slowest. We're not gonna play Pong meta.
I love that you're hypothetically giving me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best kind.
Everybody knows I'm
That's the best
right. You
kind to
would
give.
totally wait until he went into the corner.
So would you.
Only because I'm trying to beat your petty ass
See,
and
it's
trying to
the
win
same
the fucking
shit.
game.
Like it's not
I would
even
only
like you're
start
not.
that shit once you started it.
You mean use strategy? Come on.
No, it's fire with fire at this point. I'm not using
I would kick
strategy.
your ass in hypothetical Roomba Pong.
Maybe we need 2 Roombas. We got the
maybe.
Alexa.
Let's get it. Craig, do you have 2?
No, I only have
God,
one.
it was so
Okay.
close. That'd have been
How
great.
much
I'm
are
not Bernie.
Roombas?
Come on, get it.
You want to play? You want to play? Guess the number, Pong?
Guess the number. What?
Yeah.
Number weighing?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
many
yeah.
Roombas do you have? No, we
One.
already did. How much do Roombas cost was the first question I asked.
Like
I
$600
don't know.
bucks.
Yeah, it's like $60, $70. It's less than an actual like vacuum. Like
This
if-
guy doesn't even know how much
My
a
wife
Roomba
got it.
cost.
Yeah, but it scales up. It scales.
Did
$60,
your-
$70.
Did your wife use her
man.
bank account?
No.
No,
Yeah,
sure.
then y'all should have you should have an idea. The money
like
came out of
hovering over things
y'all's.
constantly.
You have one
Hey.
pool of money that's together, and it came out. You
This-
don't even know.
you
You
know,
have so much money.
this
you could just have your wife
This is actually.
throwing $60, $70 at robots.
It's way more than $60 or $70. They're like $600.
No, they're not $600. What the fuck are you? There's no
Y'all
way.
hit
Google
that
it.
Google
Google
it.
it.
Fucking
Google it.
yeah.
Man, I love that all of us went for our phones right there. Like, oh,
I
yeah,
think
well,
whoa, whoa,
quick, it was like
stop,
quick
stop,
draw.
stop, because I think Chad's hella wrong.
Okay.
For the record.
So hold on.
Bam!
There are Roombas that are, and we do not have
500,
this
700,
shit.
900.
Roomba. We have off-brand Roomba. Then.
Show me the cheapest Roomba.
I don't know.
Show
What?
it to me.
Call your fucking wife. What Roomba you got?
Yeah,
I
show
told
me.
you. Maybe
I
she
promise.
just sold you. Maybe like, how much was that? She was like, it's like 60 or 70 bucks.
Show me the
Yeah, look
cheapest
at that
Roomba.
shit.
Chad is on point.
I guarantee
And that's
you-
once again your pile of money so large your wife is just throwing out $600
Yeah,
at
whatever.
robots.
Get the Roomba.
I'll bring it in. I'll bring
Yeah,
it so you
we're
guys can
gonna
see
fucking
it.
look
I'll
at
bring
this
it in.
guy.
And we could put Alexa on it and she could just ride around.
Yeah, you know, I think that's good.
$700.
I do not have a $700
Well,
fake
you
site.
might, Greg.
Not that
Greg's
your
gonna go
ass
home and he's gonna be like,
fucking knows.
let me see that receipt.
You
Go-
thought they
go on
were
Amazon
$60,
quick.
$70. You were so far off.
Listen, we do not have that. I've seen it. We do
Yeah,
not have that.
yeah, really?
We do not have that thing.
You got one of those motherfuckers. They got about 13 generations of Roombas all getting you fucking
The
400
worst
a pop.
one is something that I wouldn't spend with 10 years worth of tax return money. Like,
Well, I'll tell you what. I will
is
bring
funny.
it in. I'll bring it in, and we'll take a look at it.
yeah, we'll find
I'll
out.
do it. Well, it'll be good.
The reason I know is because you guys know Nebraska Furniture Mart?
Yeah.
All right, which if you haven't seen it,
Yeah, Kentucky Chair Hut.
yeah, we like to Milwaukee Sitting Emporium or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time we'll go by there just because it's just insane to just walk in.
Yeah.
And you just walk in like, this is just way too fucking big to
Look
be a
at all
furniture
this
store.
horribly produced furniture.
Yeah, there's a lot of it, but we like to go to the place where it's like, here's all the shit that's fucked up, and like every now and then you can see like a good deal.
Yeah, you get like a TV that's not good.
Yeah. But their electronics are actually reasonably priced, believe it or not. Like I found one thing, I needed like an external hard drive, and it was cheaper there than it was on Amazon, which
Yeah.
blew my mind. But anyway, we were there, and April had mentioned about how like the dog hair, yada yada. She's like, we should look into a Roomba. And I remember we were walking by, and I saw them on the wall, and I saw that I was like, "It's $5.99." I was like, "Yeah, fuck the Roomba." Let's-
I don't
exactly.
know. I'll bring it in. We'll look at it, and I'll put it on the table. Let it go the entire show.
It'll just it's great.
Nah, I don't make
That'll be
noise.
clean.
Does it ever
Table over.
complain?
No, that's the best thing about it.
It just pulled out its speaker, so it can't talk.
It's great.
You gave me an idea though when you said something about scales earlier, and he's talking about the Roomba. Does anybody make Roomba armor, or like spice up your Roomba? Give it a little outfit, like Roomba cosplay.
that'd be pretty
like make it a
cool.
little dragon is what I was saying. Is going
I
around.
know they make sweaters for Alexa.
They do.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think
That's-
they're called like protective cases, but they're like knitted out of yarn. Like is that really
Yeah,
supposed to
It's
be?
a sweater.
We need Alexa to have a Christmas sweater. She's
No, we
just
don't.
looking over
We
there.
need Alexa to go home forever. You stay with you, Bolen. Your
Okay,
cousin
I'll
gave
take
her-
it. Thanks.
The Alexa's nice.
I mean, it's yours.
Yeah, you,
It wasn't mine.
No, he sent it to the show.
He sent it to the show, but
Oh,
you know.
We used it once.
Yep.
We gotta at least give her another shot.
Yeah.
Like, let her meet the Roomba and see if sparks happen. You know?
Put her on the Roomba.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then she'll
She's
just,
like, slow down. You're going too fast.
just mic
what I'm
up
saying?
the whole table so she can speak anyway.
You know what? I didn't have a single fucking topic, but I got one.
Yeah?
Okay.
Roombas?
Can you explain to me, anime man, why so many guys in anime or any kind of Japanese medium that is animated or video games do this?
That's your topic.
I mean, that's my topic.
Okay.
I want to know what is
even
up.
a question.
What is
Yeah.
up
mean-
with
you mean
the
the-
male
you mean the-
Japanese art gasp?
It's a.
Yes.
yeah,
Why? Why do they gasp so?
Well, it's to show surprise, and then also it gives them something that's pretty easy to animate. You know, like,
It's in hentai. It's in Final Fantasy. It's in Final
so
Fantasy 15.
embarrassed.
Hey, how much? You talk about how you've like heard like I've never watched a second hentai, right? How much hentai have you seen?
I've seen how much hentai have I seen?
It's fucking A when everybody like to meet Mr. Vanilla. He has literally done
I've never
less
watched-
interesting shit.
Why would I want to
to
watch something animated when I can watch the real thing? If I got a
Oh,
choice,
They can do
God.
cool things, Greg.
God.
You want
so much vanilla in my mouth. Just like, God.
I have never watched a second hentai.
I've never watched us.
I mean, it's not even
Can
because
we?
you want
That
to.
is a shirt. I've never watched a second of hentai. Just Craig like this.
Yeah, okay, Craig. It's not. It's just the fact that
Craig Cam.
Craig Cam. There you go. I've never watched a second of hentai.
you're not always watching it because you're like, oh, I need to jerk off right now to some cartoons. Like, it's not. That's not the point. Most of the time.
listen to what you said. I need to jerk off to some cartoons. Who the fuck has ever said, I really need to? Well, there have been plenty of people who said
What?
that.
Millions?
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, tons of
fuck?
people.
Probably a couple
Plus,
of hundred
it's
million
not like
people.
Looney Tune
I would-
physics
I would
shit.
much rather be like, I really need to jerk off to that fucking hot chick right there. Like,
Dude, I would put money on this statistic if it existed. I bet you over 1.5 billion people, if not more, have masturbated to animation.
I
probably.
would definitely.
I would
put
take
him.
that any fucking day.
They've
I
been
would-
drawing
yeah.
titties since drawn.
Yeah.
I would bet
That was the first thing people
bet
drew.
family
Titties.
members' lives on the fact that maybe even 2 billion people have jacked off to animated
Craig is
sex.
saying is there's like 2 billion 13-year-old boys out there who.
No, it's in many people.
God,
Hey, Craig,
you are such a
Craig,
dad.
tweet
every
Katie
age.
at
No, I'm
Pornhub.
not. What?
Tweet Katie at Pornhub.
I'm not
and
going
ask
to
for the
tweet
statistics.
Katie at
Yo,
Pornhub.
She's the
Yeah.
best.
God. Okay, just to
Yeah,
put it
I'm on
plainly, like, how much hentai have I watched? Like,
Hold on, audience poll. I want to know how many of y'all have watched.
We
Be
should.
honest.
No,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
right.
make-
we
make-
need to
make-
ask Katie at Pornhub.
Use the hashtag Game Attack.
do
on
a
Twitter.
poll.
Yeah.
Like, do a poll, Game Attack. Have you watched a second of hentai?
Okay.
Yes
So-
or no?
Yeah. So also, just so you know, we used to have a fun game that we would play. It was our ACON tradition, which ACON's a big anime convention here in Dallas. And our tradition was every year we would go to the dealer room and pretty much each of us would buy a hentai video, and then we would go and see who found the most hilarious / fucked up one.
Yeah.
Every single year, it was great. And man, April was way too good at it.
What a great excuse to also just
What?
watch hentai.
Yeah, then they also used to have Hentai Fest, which was great, but then, it got banned for various reasons that I definitely wasn't involved in.
Hentai, Hentai, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Okay, I think it's probably easiest to equate it with minutes watched, right?
No,
Okay.
just simply.
No, I like yes or
just,
no.
Just
No,
have
no,
you
no,
watched
no,
it?
no. I'm talking about, like, how much have I watched?
Yeah.
Probably what? In total, hentai is not like my primary thing by any means. In total, I've probably
Not
spent
like every now and then you're in the mood for
yeah,
something
I've
different.
probably spent anywhere from 4 to 9 hours of my entire life watching hentai. That's from
You
probably.
ever got off to it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
God damn it.
See, okay, let me try
I
and
don't get it. Brian, have you got off to hentai before? Brian's thinking.
Yeah. If you think,
Brian,
Brian's
trying to see if he
go to
landed.
bowling camp, Brian.
Okay, I'm gonna say
Brian
though.
thought about it like this.
Yeah.
It was really like Brian's
I'm
got like
on Brian's train though, because like I don't know if I've ever finished, but it's definitely been part of the trek. Like like maybe I'll switch to something else, but I know it's been part of it.
I think the better the better poll question would have been: have you ever gotten off to hentai? I think it's a
You
better
said
question.
you've never watched a second of it, Mr.
Yeah,
Vanilla.
I could be wrong. I'm sure somewhere along the lines I've seen something, but at the same time, it's
Alright.
like I have no desire to watch it.
I don't have a desire ever, but then every now and then somebody's like, "Would you like to see this monster rip a girl in half with his penis?" And I'm like, "Gotta check it out." I'm not into it, but like, you gotta watch. Like,
you never start out on your journey.
If
to
we
be
were
like,
to count like animated stuff, like I've watched some of the Overwatch stuff, and I honestly haven't like beat it to the Overwatch stuff or like came to the Overwatch stuff, but I've watched it because it's fucking hilarious.
yeah, no doubt.
To see like Tracer.
That would be a mass majority of the
you see
reason I watch
Tracer,
hentai.
who's like
oh yeah,
80 pounds.
Craig's getting killed right now.
You see
on
like
the poll.
man,
Oh.
32%.
32% said
Bullshit.
no.
There's
So what's up?
32% are fucking liars. Guys, the
Yeah.
poll is anonymous.
That's okay.
Sorry, can you pull up Craig's computer?
That's it.
Peter Hayes. I've never watched
Look,
this.
the
Second of
Twitter
hentai.
poll is anonymous. You can tell the truth for once, internet.
Don't be
You can say
upset.
it.
Don't be upset that I'm right.
I'm not.
No,
Sean, you're
no,
doing it right.
It's
Yes.
it's like the old adage. There's two kinds of people: people that pick their nose and liars.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Real quick, by the way, I got the perfect shirt. We just do the Funhouse logo, but the H is the beginning of hentai. And there you go.
We just jacked their logo. I guess they can't sue us,
See,
right?
because Greg was saying that you were talking about making a shirt.
Yeah.
Well, so we have a
Hentai.
this is a good transition, Chad.
I wasn't done talking about
Fine,
hentai.
talk
I was
about
having a
it.
good,
Yeah,
I was
no
having a
one's
good
done.
time.
Go ahead, talk about it.
Let's try and sell Craig on it. Okay, because
Yeah.
you were like, why would anyone watch animation? Because animation can do things that people can't.
Yes.
Right? Like
What could I possibly want to watch?
Oh my god.
anything,
Like,
Craig. 'cause
do I
it can
really
be
want to
drawn.
see a guy with a giant dick rip a girl in half?
You
no, I
could.
don't want to watch that.
no, but even then, just some space shit. It's hard to get zero grav porn, man.
Yeah, you can do that. Or like, for example, like, they could be going and then suddenly it just turns like invisible. So you can like see inside and shit. There's crazy stuff.
Yeah,
You
the
never know.
X-ray shot. There's a lot of
Yeah.
those.
I was looking at hentai for research purposes. I really mean this because I was
Yeah.
looking for a sound clip of a girl saying,
I'm so embarrassed because we joke around about it all the
Yeah,
time.
or I feel like I'm dying because I was going to use it for like a sub notification sound.
Yeah,
And,
so embarrassed.
yeah, I'm so embarrassed. Or I feel like I'm dying.
You can use the-
Don't look at it. It's
you
dirty.
should use it's not hentai, but the famous like lemon horse thing.
I don't know that
Yeah,
one.
but it's a really bad porn where they're just like they're hanging out and they're like, oh, this guy's talking to his wife. He's like, baby, we should check her lemon tree. And then he's like, and then his wife's like, oh yeah, you're right. We haven't looked at her lemon tree for like the last 10 minutes. And they go outside, and there's just some naked women stealing their lemons, and they're like, fucking lemon horse. Like, it's just really funny.
Yeah, but sorry. In the research, I noticed that a lot of women who are orgasming in hentai are crying while they're doing it because they're coming so hard.
Yeah,
they are tears coming. Not like painful tears, but like it is sex so good.
They also drool a lot.
Yeah,
have you the blank-eyed drool? They do a lot of that.
Yeah.
And the guy's like,
Yeah. that's the exact noise Link makes when he falls too far.
no, when Link falls, he goes, you jump off the top of Death Mountain. He just lands and he's like,
bows to poop.
Force the bones back into your legs, and we'll move on.
I was watching. I did see a movie this weekend that did not have
Hentai?
animated porn in it. No.
Are you trying to transition still?
No. Talking about the orgasmic, like crazy faces and stuff and crying.
Yeah.
That featured a real woman.
Go on.
A real woman.
Wow.
Is it like your private collection?
No.
Also,
this was-
they're not that exciting. You can have real women. Like, that's another point to it, Craig.
But you can't have somebody who's drawn.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Sounds good.
There's
I
entire
seen-
movies.
Have you seen
dedicated
Cool
to this.
World?
Yeah, Cool World with Kim Basinger and Brad Pitt.
Yeah, man. You
my
can
fucks the
God.
fuck a cartoon to life.
Yep.
Was it Jessica
Jessica Rabbit,
Right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Jessica Rabbit? Like the girl who has morphed her body into Jessica Rabbit proportions. And
No, let's see her.
She is. Yeah. Okay, I'll see if
Hit
I can
that
find
Google,
her.
yeah.
Yeah, Google that
What I was
up.
saying was I was watching this movie this weekend. It was like, what's that? Mike and Dave need a wedding date or
wedding dates,
something?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? They went to Hawaii and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just a scene in it where the girl getting married, she goes in to get a massage, and this guy is like, Indian guy is like, oh yeah, I'll give her a massage. Then he gives her someone gives him $50 extra, and she's like, give her the extra massage, right? And
Like the doll theme shit?
well, so he ends up. It's actually a pretty funny scene, and the girl who plays it, like he's just barely touching her ass with his ass, like he's naked, rubbing his ass in his ass.
He's like edging the asses,
and-
like
and
light
she's-
touches
there's
of
all these-
assery.
There's all these like little things where he's like just going like this. She's like, are you touching me? He's like, no, but my karma is. And she's just like, oh god. And it's pretty fucking awesome. It's a great scene in the movie.
And then
Mike and
came.
Dave need wedding dates.
Yeah, now the whole movie is not good, but
Okay.
that scene is outstanding.
Nice.
Let me see if I can find the Jessica Rabbit later real quick.
Look at it.
And also, is that where you draw the line? Is that okay because it's a real person that's making themselves look like a cartoon, but you just can't do it?
It's cartoonish. It's fun.
Did I say unanimous instead of unanimous? Fuck! I hate it when I do that.
Unanimous?
It's also anonymous.
Like from Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed?
did I say unanimous?
Unanimous
No,
is correct.
anonymous.
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 Yeah, anonymous. I said instead of anonymous.
Unanimous is
Oh,
like
Unanimous is everybody.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking weird.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
There
I
she
mean,
is.
props to her, but
I feel like
is her
she
hair
did
plastic?
it a little too late.
Yeah, probably.
late in the game?
You probably need to start
Oh,
that
dude,
off when you're real
Something's
young.
up with her mouth and the way her armpit curve
And
works.
her eyes. Look at her fucking eyes.
Yeah, how
like-
do they do the
like, come on.
eyebrow or the eyelid like
Well,
that?
no, they paint the eyelid up to the real eyebrow.
I don't know if they
Yeah.
painted
Well,
it.
I like makeup artists do this.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
my wife watches all
Right,
the time.
it's true, they can.
But this looks like it's morphed a little bit
Hold
for
on.
real.
does.
Looks like there's some other, like this lady looks, oh, never mind. Hold on.
That's
It's
a
a
drawing.
drawing.
See? See, Craig?
I don't know if that's a
No,
drawing.
fall
Suck
into the
it,
trap,
you
man.
idiot.
She's not a drawing.
Now we're just looking at really, really hot like cosplayers doing.
That one
Jessica
girl
Rabbit.
looked like that one lady.
Bam!
Oh, nailed it.
Oh,
No,
she's
did
on.
not nail it. Also, somebody get her out of the course and she's gonna die probably.
Did not. Oh yeah. I
Man,
hear
that
you.
waist training. Like girls be like breaking their own ribs, waist training and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
That's
like
crazy,
the
man.
old
Yeah.
Chinese foot binding.
Yeah, it pushes
Yep.
your guts into horrible positions that they should
Yeah.
never ever be
That's why
in.
women used to pass out all the time, and they have that stigma. It's because their courses were so tight that it would restrict their breath, and then you
Yeah,
would
if they
be
got
like,
all like
"Bah!" and they'd be
hyperventilating.
"Ah!"
There
and
you
then
go.
pass out.
Well, just have her in the background
That'd be
scaring
so
us the
much
entire
fun.
time.
Just jump out and
If you
scare
could
him.
just scare women and be like, oh, no.
But could you imagine how much you could use that to your advantage in a relationship back then? You know,
Oh
just
my
be like,
god! Yeah, I thought you were gonna be
No,
like
no,
now.
no.
I
Not
was
in
like,
the, not in the creepy way. It's just like, man, I really want to go play video games. It's like, hey, let's look over. Like, maybe we should paint our house. Be like, yeah, let's do that. You know, and it's just like, yep, killer
I
instinct.
feel like I'm dying.
So embarrassed.
Yeah, I think. I still think
Don't look at
we
my dirty
wouldn't do
parts.
that because we're not dick bags. But
Yeah,
you know,
no.
maybe.
You can't. You do it.
No, I don't ever do that shit. I'm great.
Can that be shirt? If you,
Can that be shirt?
No, I said a shirt. There was a.
Can that be shirt?
Can that be shirt?
Can that be shirt?
I said
I like can that be shirt more than
I said
whatever you're about to say.
Okay.
All right, real quick. Peter
damn
Hayes is
it.
doing some serious research for us while the
Somebody
show's
said
live.
it was his job, by the way. He's like, yeah, I had
All
to
right.
because it was my job. When you're talking about watching hentai, so
According to Pornhub, hentai is the 8th most searched thing.
There we go.
on it.
Yep, there you go.
Cartoon is 7th. Lesbian is number 1. Stepmom.
What about animated?
Stepmom.
Dude, no, you know what freaked me out? Okay, so the reason I brought up Katie from Pornhub is because she's one of like the greatest community managers of all time, and like.
There you go. There's your search popularity. Notice that the United States is not nearly as dark as Canada or Mexico or anywhere else in the world. Well, obviously some African nations, but what?
Never could have. The sentence could have been so unintentionally beautiful.
What?
So good.
Oh, I guess they're not as dark as Africa.
You guys are so racist. It's ridiculous.
No, it's
So
just
racist.
we're not racist. You're
We're not
right,
racist.
which is
It-
funny.
I said unintentionally beautiful.
Everybody over here.
We're not racist.
No, it's just so
funny.
so intentionally great. Look at that white wall.
Yeah, your favorite kind, Chad.
I'm not the one who just showed. It's so good.
It's
Where they're
just
so
silly.
dark. I mean, look how dark it is over here. Well, I mean, except for here in Africa.
Obviously, though, there is a hot spot somewhere in the world.
Yep.
Can we talk
Where we would
about
assume.
Can we talk about Iceland a little bit?
Before
What a big fucking continent for something you never hear about.
Yeah, where
Well,
they get
remember,
a lot
Iceland's
of
the nice one.
nighttime and stuff.
Okay, back to the porn. What were we saying?
Mighty Ducks taught me that Iceland is the green one and Greenland is the icy one.
That's-
Greenland's
They're
very
trying to
nice.
trick
It's very
people.
nice.
Anyway, Katie from Pornhub or whatever was doing like an AMA and she was talking about like the analytics of like what people watch and stuff, and she started talking about it was staggering how much incest porn is like killing it right now, and that kind of like
Yo, dude, okay.
that's weird, man. I mean,
Like, I'm gonna be real. I think I might have talked about this before, but whenever I got my Oculus up right, I was like, I'm gonna want to check out some porn.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell
I've
yeah.
never been much of a porn guy. I'm a pictures man. It's not like I'm like,
You want
don't
to tell
look
your
at
own
porn.
story.
let your
But
imagination.
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
It's just me and you, buddy.
But like,
don't
yeah, I
think you should ever say
narrate
that,
and
too.
stuff. But
It's just me and you, buddy.
that's how I start
Okay.
off every jerk sesh. But anyway, so I was trying to find some, and like it was an actual like pain to find some shit that wasn't like banging your sister or your
Oh my
mom or some
God.
shit. Stepmom like was crazy in there.
Yeah.
Crazy amount of stepmoms.
Yeah.
Tons of brothers and sisters and shit. And I was just like, what is going on
What
here?
happened? What happened?
It's like, dude,
you wake up from the coma like in Walking Dead, and walkers are taking over. When
Pretty
they
much,
go back
yeah.
to porn.
Yeah.
I
nothing
always
but
said I was
family.
gone too long, I guess, and everything's like, oh, a hot stepsister gives
Great
you a
title for
blowjob.
this
And it's
video.
like, ugh.
Would you fuck your stepsister?
No.
Okay.
I think that's a great title too, because I think that's gonna get
Mad search
We'll
results.
post it
See, like-
on Pornhub
Yo,
too, and then we'll get mad views.
Can we
there.
start posting tryhards on Pornhub?
Now is a great time to
We
remind
can.
everybody that this episode of the Try Hard Podcast is brought to you by Blue Apron. If you stuck through this conversation, make sure you support them because they support us. Blue Apron is awesome. It's the
Apron with an R,
Yeah.
A-P-R-O-N. Just
Blue
making
Apron
sure.
is the
Apron.
#1 fresh ingredient and recipe deliverer in the service in the country. Blue Apron established partnerships with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranches across the United States. As a result, seafood is sourced sustainably under standards developed in partnership with Monterey Bay Aquarium. Anyways, their stuff's really great. All right, so let's talk about our personal experience with this.
No, I'm
We
gonna
talked-
talk about that. I had their cod in broccoli and barley the other day. Oh man, that shit was delicious. Send more.
I actually asked to see if we can get some more in, so that's
It's
good.
Do they have a
Delicious
vegan
as shit, man.
checkbox?
I don't
Or
know.
at least
Yeah,
a-
or
at
I
least a
know they have
vegetarian.
vegetarian. I'm not
yeah.
totally sure about vegan,
Yep.
but I know they do
I'll
have
try the
vegetarian.
vegetarian.
But yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, if you have a family, it creates a nice impact on the households. You cooking together builds strong family bonds. That's something I love to do with my kids. And if you have a girlfriend or wife or something, that you can do that as well with too. And those who spend a lot in restaurants at a high energy.
Or a boyfriend or a husband.
Or a body
husband.
pillow.
You.
Well, listen.
or a body pillow.
96%, dude, or 94%. Anyways, so feature upcoming meals
94%
include
of
cashew,
Yeah, 'cause the
cashew
six
chicken
doesn't
stir
matter
fry
at all,
with
right,
the
Craig?
tango mandarins and jasmine rice, roasted pork with apple, walnut, and farro salad, udon noodle soup with miso and soft-boiled eggs, and
Oh, that sounds so
crispy
good.
barramundi with quinoa and roasted carrot salad. So yeah, make sure you check it out. You get this week's menu, and you get the first 3 meals free with free shipping if you go to blueapron.com/tryhard. So make sure you go do that. You will love how good it tastes
And feels.
to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/tryhard. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
I'm gonna be super real with everyone. Go do it. Seriously. I was one of the people initially when I heard about Blue Apron, I was like, I don't know if that would be for me. Tried it. It is awesome, and it's super easy. You pick the meals you want. You try stuff you never thought you would too, because it like branches out. And I love the fact that everything is in its little perfectly proportioned ingredients.
You just dump it.
Yeah, you just like, and this, and this. So like, and there it is, and you whip it up, and you feel like a badass.
Dude,
I'm like,
also, if I was single, that would be how I got laid. I would use Blue Apron to get laid.
yeah, you'd
dude.
hide it.
Oh my
you wouldn't
God.
tell them that it was Blue
You
Apron.
could tell them. It
Look
doesn't
what I'm
matter.
cooking for you.
You'd be like, I got
See,
this
Craig knows.
subscription food service, and then bam, here's this meal, and then you get laid. You bust out half the food they give you. It's crazy.
Use
it's just
Blue
delicious.
Apron and turn your night into Blue Apron porn. What's up? You like that?
Yeah.
Full
So,
circle.
While we're doing promotion stuff, let me hit a couple items I wanted to hit on. So we've been talking about Death
Porn.
Week and doing a second Death Week for a while. I want to let everybody know that we are going to start live streaming on February 16th on Thursdays at 4 o'clock.
Every Thursday, Dark Souls, motherfuckers.
It's called Death Day.
How can you breathe, Death Days?
We're going Death Day. I'll be playing, and Bolen will be watching, just like in Death Week. So we're doing that starting in a couple weeks here on, I guess, 10 days from now, something like that. So yeah.
Soon.
Not this Thursday, but next Thursday at 4 o'clock Central Time. So make sure you guys tune in. It'll be live, and then it'll be archived for first members. So you have an opportunity to catch it live. And yeah, so it'll be good. And anytime we're out of town, we obviously won't be, but just so you know, every Thursday, we'll obviously give you guys enough
when that
methods
one
up.
guy stabbed you and you're going up the stairs, that was so fucking
You like
funny.
that? You like that
Horrendous.
controller? I was so proud of that edit. Oh my God.
And
was so
I also want to let
funny.
everybody know that we have people have been asking about a drunk podcast again. So 2 weeks from today,
Right
God
now.
help you.
2 weeks from today, we'll be drunk as shit. Yeah, we're doing a drunk games and drunk recording, all that stuff, and we'll definitely be drunk.
I'm sleeping
on
in that
Friday,
Monday, so I can be.
So 2 weeks, it'll be another drunk
know.
cast. So
And there's
you've
going to
been
be more than
asking for
that, because if we're doing a drunk cast, it means we've filmed some drunken videos. So
Yes.
there will be that. And also
We're
this
not
time, I'm
playing
going to
that
line up some
dumb
shots and do
fucking
them before
game.
we start so, I can get on the level of these pussies.
it. Yeah, it's good stuff. So
Just fuck that Fiesta game. That shit was.
no, we're doing that again. We're
Oh
absolutely
my
doing
God.
it.
Yes, it's happening again.
Fuck that game.
100%. 100%.
It's garbage.
Okay,
When
so
you guys do your live streams of like the Dark Souls stuff, you should put headphones on Greg, but instead of it the game, you should just put in like hentai sounds. He can't watch it, but he just has
Yeah.
to hear. Yeah, it'll be good.
Oh, one other thing.
Yeah.
We talked about t-shirts earlier, and I was going to bring this up. The purple t-shirt that we were kicking around, the idea of the Achievement Hunter green one that we were talking about having
Yeah.
a purple one with the
Heather.
Game Attack
Can we
logo.
call it the Grimace?
Tri-blend
no.
Heather, purple.
Yeah, it's going to be great. So that's coming later this month as
I
well.
like
So,
it.
so
Oh,
when
alright.
that comes out, make sure you guys go snatch it all up.
Nice.
I'm sure we'll be
deal.
sporting it on the show. So
We'll get, but they're gonna be tri-blend, right?
it's going to be good. Yeah. It's going to look
Better.
similar to the Achievement Hunter one, just better because Game
Just like
Attack.
this.
So
Yeah.
Shit.
it's going to be good stuff.
She's gonna come in. Instead, Joe has switched the logo with the pedophile logo, and we're like, shit.
Yeah. Had to wear it. That'd be sick.
You still wear
Be
that shit?
awesome. To
I
do
would
it.
not.
You like no, it'd just be funny to see like whoever approached you about it and you beat their fucking ass.
Oh yeah.
Just be like, nice shirt, bro.
Yeah. That's when he walks up. Hey, brother. And he's like, fuck you, man.
Until you find out they thought it was just a Game Attack shirt. And
Oh,
then
yeah, it's like, oh no,
he's just like, I like your show. And then you're like, oh.
why? And they're like, I'm so sorry. It's like the show that you do on the internet on the black market, and it's like, what? You stomp their head in.
As a karate kick.
Yeah.
That was your other
does.
show. People don't know about that.
What's that?
The one you do on the black market.
I don't do shows on the black market. Man, anyways, what else we got to talk about right now?
So we were having an intense discussion earlier, and we stopped it so that we could talk about it on the show for you guys. And that is that Sean recently had a bowel movement that weighed like 2.5 pounds.
2.4.
I was trying to upsell you, man. I'm trying to get you there.
2.4.
2.4.
Anyway. It's pretty good.
And Mr.
pound.
fucking
But
Vanilla
vanilla.
over here was just blown away that somebody would weigh
That
themselves
was right before and after
they
taking a
pooped.
shit.
I didn't
You've
know-
never done it, really.
I don't think I've really ever thought to be like, yeah, I should really weigh myself. I know there are times where everybody takes the load off.
Yeah.
Right? But I don't think I've ever wanted to weigh
You
myself.
can quantify it.
You know, at the same
Yeah.
time, I think if I have 2.5 pounds of shit in my stomach, I probably want to get on the can as fast as I can.
No,
instead of stopping
but that's the
down.
most impressive part. Like,
No.
because normally your scale's probably in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close by. And so you could be like, you're like, oh God, man, this is gonna be insane. So then you step on, and just for curiosity's sake, you're like, and then afterwards, man, then you get that number, and you're just like, damn.
How long do you think I
To
was
be
on
fair,
the pot to poop out that 2.5
it's-
pounds?
I know
It's
your
also-
amazing digestive system. You
I know.
can poop in 14
It
seconds.
was like 30 seconds. and
There's
that's how
also
long-
water
that-
weight too. Just
Yeah,
so
that's
you know,
how
it's not
long
like
it
you
took.
didn't poop without peeing. That's impossible.
Plus, you know the people who can just open their throats because they drink so much? For him, it's like,
It's like the opposite.
yeah.
It's like going to get a slushie and going like this. And just,
Sometimes poop falls out of my asshole. It's so smooth. Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear this
Just
shit.
Oh my god.
He just
Oh my
blasted it
God.
with a lamination gun, so it's just like it's pretty much,
Yeah.
like with the thing you put your
Like
eye up
Teflon?
to a kaleidoscope. It's just like that.
I tell you what, you don't want to hear it.
No
There's
one wants
only
to
one person
put their
leaving
eye
this
to
set
that,
right
though.
now, and it's not going to be me.
So you can
So you can go if you don't want to hear about
No,
it.
I'm just saying, like, generally. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's all I was going to say.
Also,
I'm
poop
not
stuff.
leaving.
That's another reason you watch hentai. I once saw one where a guy had a violin that made monsters that ate girls' poop.
That's
Well,
awesome.
actually, the violin made monsters that made girls come so hard they pooped, and then his violin monsters ate the poop.
Speaking of eating shit, Craig, did you ever watch the Two Girls One Cup like back in the
No.
early?
Why would I ever want to watch that? Why would I want to watch
Man, you haven't
that?
lived.
Yes, because I haven't watched two
speaking of
girls
shit,
chowing down on
life.
shit.
You don't have to be on it. You just have to watch stuff.
Yeah, dude, it's not like
Why?
we're all sitting around watching this shit like jerking
Broaden
it the
your
whole
view.
time.
Yeah.
Broaden my
See,
view?
yeah, see some shit, man. Like,
God,
see
Let me
some
tell you,
shit.
one of the weirdest hentais I've ever seen, since we're on that, was at Hentai Fest at Akon. And this guy, he's a clerk at a fast food joint because his stepmom owned it, and she was making him like work there.
Uh-huh.
But she was also his sex slave, I guess.
Yeah.
And so
Makes sense to me.
she came
Yeah.
in to check on him for whatever reason, and then they start doing some stuff, and he closes the store, and then he grabs a handful of French fries and just jams them in her ass, right? As he's just
Like a handful?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
like
Did
a whole
he,
handful.
did he use
Sam
the
was
fry?
there. He knows
did he
where
use
this
the
is
fry
going.
funnel? Like how they put it in the carts? They like shake it and they like
No.
And then he
No, he
solves
just grabbed a
it
rubber,
like,
yeah, but so he jams it in, right? And he's like doing his thing in like, regular times, but then he just goes, I'm gonna make mashed potatoes. And he pulls out and just rams them in and goes for it. And after he came, then,
So is
it's
this like a
just
comedic
potatoes.
thing? Is this like, is it a funny thing? Or is this.
a lot of
Oh,
times,
for
like,
that?
hell yeah.
When you
yeah.
view that in public, it's hilarious.
You don't buy an anime about a guy who has a violin monster that eats poop because you're about to jerk it hard. Like,
Yes!
you got a poo eating violin monster?
Yeah.
This is gold.
Hey, but
brown
for
gold.
some, also yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's
true.
true. No.
So-
And
And
hit
each their
your
own.
markets, right? That's what it's about.
Like, if it's something for a comedic effect, sure, I'll watch that shit. But, like, I have no desire. Like, I will not get off watching.
No.
Like something somebody drew.
Just because it's called hentai, or even if it's called porn, doesn't mean it's like it's on. I must jack the fuck
No,
off.
I get it.
Sometimes you can just be like, that girl just spit in that other girl's mouth, and it's gross and horrible. I'm turning it off now.
Yeah.
And that's tame.
Yeah.
Very tame.
Yes.
Yeah, or she queefs so hard she actually like achieves liftoff for a little bit. Like, that's some shit, man. You just gotta live with that life. Like,
Queefed
but that's
off,
the thing.
man.
You gotta queef off sometimes, but like you just need to broaden your horizons.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
went to this
you've
one-
seen like 6 or 7 things on the internet, and none of them are fucked up.
He wouldn't look at the cum box
You guys,
last
you guys
week.
don't
Really?
even know.
Have you not
don't
seen?
even know.
Yo, wait, no, chill it. We don't need to talk about that though. But have you ever seen that video of them pterodactyls fucking that lady?
Oh, it's awesome. Have you
Yeah.
not seen it? Have you
No,
not seen it?
I've seen pterodactyls
They're
fucking.
all like,
Oh, dude.
oh,
Where is
It's
it?
people.
Can we watch it on the
It's
show?
fucking-
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, it's
I mean,
bad.
there's
No, it's
some
bad. I
things
mean,
there.
like, it's too. It's so.
It's porn.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
guys
funny.
dressed as pterodactyls, and they're flapping around, and then just banging this chick in the ass.
I'm doing it on the company internet. Fuck you.
Listen, I'm not gonna report you. Right?
Incognito tab.
Yeah, for your wife.
That shit got passed around in the WoW days, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's pterodactyl porn.
Pterodactyl
That's
fucking.
the thing. You roll up with any kind of dinosaur porn, I'm just going to take a peek. Like,
Yep.
why
How can you not?
Don't mind me. I'm gonna find this.
Yeah,
No, yeah, you do you. I'm just saying, Craig. Broaden those
I'm
horizons.
sorry, Craig. You look uncomfortable.
Watch some shit. All right.
You don't even know.
Oh,
You
then
really
enlighten us.
I know.
Tell us.
Listen,
Go for it.
I have zero desire to share some of this stuff with you guys.
Really?
Yes,
That's
zero.
what we do here.
I know, but there are certain things that I don't want to share because I don't want my kids to watch this
Is
and
it
my
too
wife
dark?
to watch this down the
God,
line.
dude, come on.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Think of all of the things that you've done. Yeah,
This is
you found it.
awesome
I know.
shit.
When the guy in the background flaps around, it's the best.
man.
Think of all the
See?
horrible
That's
things
life.
you said on the internet, though. They'll find that.
Oh, listen, I know I've said plenty of bad things.
Fine,
That's fine.
Craig.
Can I turn it up to where you can hear it?
Yeah.
For the sake of plausible deniability.
Oh, she's so embarrassed. That's not very pterodactyl sounding, though, sadly.
Go! Whoa!
Hold on, real fast.
Whoa!
Can we go back for a second? How the fuck would you know?
They gotta be squawky. That's not very squawky.
Yeah.
Sam's like, that's not very pterodactyl selling.
What do
Pterodactylogist over
Yeah.
here.
So anyway, back to Craig, for plausible deniability. What's the worst thing you've ever seen that you accidentally stumbled upon?
You can talk about it on Try Harder, because Lord knows they're always spending $600-700 on robots. They don't have $5 for first membership.
What's the worst thing I've ever seen?
Yeah. Why not?
That you accidentally stumbled upon and would never choose to watch if you're his daughter watching in the future.
No, see, it's more a lot of death photos.
No,
Death pictures
porn
and
related,
shit.
man.
Oh
and I
my
hope to God those
God.
don't intersect.
He's like, I've seen a lot of dead. I've like.
No, dude, that's fucked up, dude. You see something? Listen, that shit'll scar you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
He asked me what the worst thing
We
I've
I was
ever
thinking
seen was.
probably-
porn related, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we probably gone deeper on that one. I mean,
like-
how much time did you really spend like on back into 4chan? Like, I saw the worst shit.
They banned gore on RWTF, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not into that. I'm done
I know.
with gore.
Well, I'm the same way, but that's like it was a big change. That's where like some of the most messed up things I've seen accidentally are from that, and then it doesn't happen
Yeah,
anymore.
that's fair.
I think this episode is going to be called the shit and porn episode. That's
No,
because, I mean,
just poo eating violin monster probably get him in the
Yeah,
door.
that's pretty good. I feel like there's a really good pun there. I just can't find it.
Oh, what's the most fucked up? I don't
Phantom
even
of
want
the
to talk
Poop
about
Room?
that. I was gonna say, what's the most fucked up thing you've ever seen in person? I don't want to talk about
I
that.
saw some really mean, well, I guess I can't say mean, but some aggressive lesbians got in a cat fight in parking lot of, what is that place called? Cafe Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah. Texas Day Brazil.
No,
Cafe Brazil.
Okay.
It's awesome.
Old girl had on some big stilettos and just started stomping girls' face.
Oh God.
no way.
Horrible.
Yeah, man, that shit was kind of raw. I didn't really get a good look at it though. People were crowding around and stuff, but
God.
that's the one in my mind that I'm like, that couldn't have ended well. Like, there wasn't a lot of blood for face stomping with stilettos though, so
Yeah.
probably
that's-
didn't turn out that bad.
I don't even know it's the most messed up thing I've ever seen in my life.
As I get older, like violence is way scarier than when I'm a kid.
Yeah, I could walk in on like a wild ass orgy and be like, oh, whoa, that's some shit. But like if I just saw somebody getting like beat up, I'd be like, oh
Yeah.
God, like,
You'd be like, oh, like, no.
the vapors.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh no, I'm so embarrassed.
I went to there was a girl who held a porn party, like as a porno birthday party. That's
There
what she-
you go.
There we are.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Craig.
I went there. They had porn on. So much porn that at the point where you just get like at first you're like, all right, porn,
And then you get
and
desensitized.
then you're like, whatever.
Yeah, of course.
After 10 minutes of it, you're like, okay, whatever. Everyone's around.
Listen, I can only walk around with an erection for so long.
Well, no, I mean at a certain point you just don't care.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like it's
no
like
doubt, yeah.
I've
I
told
get
the story before where I was down in South Padre doing. I think I've told the story before where I was.
you. Yeah.
Where the girls trying to get on stage, right?
Yeah.
So and I was like, so at a certain point, you just don't care, right?
Yep.
So, like, it is what it is. So, I don't know, just kind of past that. I don't really, I have no desire to look up cartoons because that's what they are, cartoons.
See, you're talking about when you see something so much, you get desensitized to it. For you, Greg, it's probably like the next level of porn because you've never seen that stuff.
I really have no desire to watch cartoons.
It's not even a desire,
but it might
too.
awaken something with inside of
It's
you.
more like you just stumble upon this shit. Like I've never sought out like depravity of that level before, but I found it, and let me tell you, it's enlightening. Like you see some new shit, and you're just like, wow,
Never thought.
humans did that. That you can really we made that shit.
Yep.
Incredible. Like we've just sunk to the absolute depths of depravity, and getting to see proof of it is fucking awesome.
Yeah. Reminds you how good you are.
Poop eating violin monsters. Who was sitting around and was like, this is it. That's what I need to beat off.
Yep.
A fucking magical violin where tentacle monsters come out of it, make girls come so hard, and then it eats the poop. Like, the step-by-step process this man or woman must have gone through to create this whole thing is really what's inspiring. Like, you can pick so much shit to do with your life.
That Sam has been laid down the entire time, but when it comes to this topic, he is so passionate about
He
it. He
is.
sat up. and he's ready-
Don't stop him.
Yeah,
Keep rolling.
that's the thing, though. You could do so much shit with your life, and this is what that
And sometimes
person
it's
did.
literal.
I appreciate
It's
that.
it's inspiring. That's what I'm saying. It's
Motherfucker,
inspiring.
we are making a living talking about this guy and
Yeah.
what he did.
Yeah.
We're not even talented enough to come up with something so fucking stupid.
It
Just
used
come
to
on
be
it.
like people made hamburgers, and that was a living. Nah, this guy made a poop-eating violin monster. Just, God, we've done well as a race. Human race. Don't get all fucking coming at me with that shit.
You gotta clarify it.
Well, duh. This guy already, he's talking about us being racist because we were laughing at his wordage. We're not racist. You're racist.
Golly.
Let's do a poll of people. How many people y'all think
What's
out
that?
of racists do you think a majority of them do own Roombas?
Probably less.
Probably
less.
I don't think.
I would think it's probably a little
sadly,
lower.
I think the majority could not afford.
Yes,
a Roomba.
I agree.
Out of wealthy people who are racist, do you think a majority own
Oh
Roombas?
my God! You guys are idiots.
I will do.
Question. Ooh,
I
hang
will
on.
do. Call on me. God damn it!
Real
I
quick,
swear
real
I know
quick,
the
real
answer.
quick.
Hand raising.
Question.
Craig,
What?
color is your Roomba?
No idea.
What?
Why not?
It's a motherfucking
Black.
stealth cloak. It's got this
Black.
Wonder Woman's jet.
It's black. Oh, I bet it would be. You're gonna get your cleaning
I will say that I set
servant
you up for an
robot.
impossible question there, Craig, and I'm sorry.
Because I'm comfortable with saying that.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm sure you're comfortable with that.
His first response
slave.
was so that he could respond saying, "I don't see color," and it was good. He covered himself there.
No, but then he had to answer. It wasn't gonna be good either way.
Come on, guys. We're not.
Silver was the
than
only
this.
option.
Anyways,
Where'd you go?
He stood up to fart.
I had to think for a minute about what the fuck I'm doing here. Anyways,
Been there. Been there.
We're talking about robot racism.
Oh God.
He just needs a little R and R.
man, I watched Ghost in the Shell. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like it.
Could you imagine if you programmed a bunch of robots and a bunch of other robots that were slightly different to be
be
very
racist?
racist against each other?
Dude, I mean, like, if we could start a robot colony.
I thought
Just
of
make 'em
racist. A bunch of, and we'll call it R&R.
Yeah.
They point out trivial shit like one has a shoulder bolt and it's like, your shoulder bolt. You know, it'll be great. Oh God, racist robots. That'd be really funny.
Yeah, it would, dude.
Sorry. It's like,
That's the new reality shows I want. I want
yeah.
some. Did y'all hear Netflix got this new reality show? I think it's a bunch of Japanese people that live together and everything's like kind of normal as shit.
you mean
There's entire
the actual
YouTube
one
channels
from
like
Japan?
I believe so, yeah. It's
Yeah,
on Netflix now. And it's
April
getting-
watched that when we were in Japan,
Oh, yeah?
and then she's been watching it like crazy.
Yeah,
What is?
apparently, like, it's
called
a
like
reality
Something
show.
House.
Yeah.
Yep.
Some
She's-
house, right?
Yep.
And like, I think it's 12 people, different genders and shit. And
like
they get
6.
together and live in a house, and they just kind of like don't act fucking crazy and shit.
They just live normally.
They just
Yeah.
deal with, it was kind of like Real World. It's like the Japanese Real World, but they
Yeah,
don't,
but they're
like,
not
they don't,
getting
like,
polite
shit.
and
they're not
insane.
getting fucking wild. Like episode 1, they're just like, all right, so we don't get on each other's nerves. We all gotta do dishes and shit, right? And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds fair. Like that's just the shit that goes down.
Yeah, and then one's like, I do dishes and shit. The other girl's like, I don't do dishes. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, like I'm about to get home and watch some of this shit just because I've heard so many people talk about
I'm
it.
going
'cause
home
it's
right
just-
now.
We were, yeah,
That's what I've been watching.
we were in Hockaday,
Yeah.
up in the mountains in Japan, and we were just looking for something to do because it was like relaxation time. Like this is just
Yeah, robot racism.
yeah,
time,
robot racism. R&R, getting that robot
Yeah.
racism to
Yeah.
recuperate and get back
I'm sure
in it.
Japan's a good place to be racist against robots. There's
It's
a lot
true.
of them there.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a robot chef the other day. We tell them about that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, right.
What?
Say what?
Okay.
We had a robo chef. I just got a picture on my phone. I'll show you real quick now.
So,
I
we
should have
went-
prepared for this. I forgot.
We went out and we went to this mall that was a fucking ghost town. Which, by the way, it's gonna be torn down
it
by
out.
the end of the month. Okay.
Tweet it out, Sam.
I will.
And
Okay.
I'll retweet it.
Cool. So, we.
Their Twitter is.
Sean and booked this, and we were doing this like team building exercise escape room thing, right? And so we go there, but as I'm pulling up on the outside, I'm like, I don't know if this mall is open.
Yeah.
Right? Like most of the neon's gone, letters have fallen down off the signs, and we're like, okay, well I park. Like maybe I just went in on the shitty side because there's a construction zone right next to it. And then I walk in, and it's just silence in a mall. Like half the lights are off. We're like, what is this place? So we start walking through. All the shops are closed down except a bunch of them are filled with weird art. Just so you know, to give you the background, I looked it up because I was so curious.
Yeah.
This place was supposed to be torn down last year, and then they didn't have time to do it yet. So to like help supplement like all the cost it took to keep it up, they rented out all the little mall stations to artists to make little
Nice.
studios. So there's all sorts of art like all over the place. We're walking through, we're like, what the fuck is happening? We look, because the original plan was we were going to eat at the food court.
There he is.
Food court's dead as hell.
Yeah.
All the escalators are shut down to the bottom floor except for half of one. So we go down there, and the
That's
only
him.
thing, and I'm like, nothing's open.
It's right there. It's the top one. Craig.
There was one
That's my
Coulter's
boy.
barbecue still open, and we're like, oh, I don't know if we want to do that. On the outside of this mall, they had shut down the actual mall entrance to it, but there was this Chinese restaurant, right? And we go in there, and there's only one other table at the time. And they seat us, and we're just like, this has been crazy. Like, we were yelling across the mall to each other. Like, no one was there. There's one security guard for the entire mall. And then we're just, eating our meal and like...
Get to the part with the robot.
I'm just here.
Okay.
You were so close.
Okay. I know.
And so we're eating our meal or whatever, and then we look over, and somebody just goes like, yo, is that a chopping robot? And we're like, what? And then sure enough,
Nice.
that guy
Yeah.
was just in the window.
He's
and we-
pissed off, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
He's
those
like
eyebrows.
straight up
Fucking hate
in
this
the
meat.
kitchen. Yeah.
It's
He's-
like Ultraman became a chopping robot.
Yeah.
And so,
He's like, I used to be something special.
So how does it work?
I don't know. That was the problem. Like, he's plugged
he
in, but
wasn't-
they
yeah,
weren't
he-
using
They
him.
weren't using him at the time. I don't know.
But we were talking about it because also I want to know what the big button on his chest does. I think it
Oh my
might be
God.
a self-destruct button.
Yeah, it might blow his ass up.
Yeah.
Chopping robot.
But it looks like they had one of those like meat, like the cuts
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
fine meat.
Like, they push it into the
Yes.
wheel.
It looked-
The wheel spinning, they
Yeah.
just push the meat and it's
Yeah.
grinding it out.
it looked like
at a
one of
deli.
those that someone just converted into a robot for fun, and I was like, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be racist against that robot. 'Cause he's
No,
not.
I don't think I can find it.
He's got a
too
knife.
broad of a search.
Yeah. Too bad. But yeah, it was dope.
It was real good.
That's great. Well,
But if you guys ever want to
Looks
experience
pissed.
a post-apocalyptic situation, go to that mall. We should all go. It's just a fun time.
Yeah. John said he was like climbing all over it. and
He
shit.
was. John
Yeah.
jumped and climbed up the stairs. And we were all yelling to each other because Torian was talking about, like, imagine if we all office there. Because they'd be like, hey! You got that thing! And then I walked past the information desk, and there was a very old security guard who goes, whoever's yelling, you better tell him to keep it down. And I was like, okay. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
hey, if you don't want to get banned,
Yeah.
keep it
Like, go
down.
fuck
There was
yourself,
like
old man.
3 people in the mall.
Yep.
It was really weird.
That's awesome.
I saw a video that made me very happy the other day.
Yeah.
Hentai?
No, it was not hentai. I have not watched any hentai.
Cartoons, fucking.
Even your left.
Cartoons fracking. What the hell is it?
Cartoons,
Frokking.
Fracking.
Fracking.
Fracking's a serious issue.
No, fracking is what they say in Stargate or Battlestar Galactica.
Nice.
Sam's been watching a lot of it.
Yeah.
Go on, Craig. Sorry.
No, I was one of my pet peeves online is fracking.
Fucking.
is
Sam's broken.
prank channels on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Pranks.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
So they are what they are, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's seen them.
They're
But I
disgusting.
saw a video of.
To clarify, I'm sorry to interrupt. To clarify, you mean like this is my YouTube channel. I pull pranks.
Yes.
And like if you've done 1 second of production in your entire life, you can see the entire thing's fucking real. Or like everyone knows what's happening.
Well, so this was a video of all the pranks that have gone wrong. Right?
Okay.
And these are some guys that have.
See, that sounds really entertaining.
It,
Yeah.
it was a video. It was about 3 minutes long. Of the title was what I think should happen to every YouTube pranker.
Yeah.
Right? And it was about 3 minutes. It was mostly one guy doing a lot of. It was like white guy going into the hood trying to punk all these guys in the hood. He'd go up and he would like try to pull down their pants or stick his hand in their pocket and
This is
stuff.
David Blaine.
No, it was just some guy. But every time he would get knocked, guys would knock him the fuck
Nice.
down.
Oh, shit.
And like they'd get up on him, beat the shit out of him. And one guy he brought his pants down and a gun flew out, and he was like, "Whoa, dude, what the fuck, dude?" And like it was so enjoyable to watch. Just this guy just get his ass kicked because it's just one of those things where you watch it and you're like, man, I wish this happened all the time. When to those fuckers who like, oh, it's just a prank, it's just a prank.
Yeah.
Being a fucking asshole, it's an excuse to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you remember back in like the Wild Wild West days, like early internet, there was that guy called the Amazing Racist.
Yeah.
And that was his whole thing, was that
He could not exist today.
oh, no, hell no. But like he was a racist. It was all just like reactionary prank stuff, and like he wasn't actually, but it was his persona.
Sure,
and stuff.
whatever. Maybe he was.
Anyway,
maybe he
whatever.
wasn't.
Good God. Seeing some of the shit that guy did was absolutely insane. Craig and I talked about it too, because we were just like, somehow it got brought up. And we're like, oh, like, that could never, absolutely never exist in these days. This dude went to a predominantly black neighborhood, he was in a KKK outfit, carrying a cross over his shoulder, and he walked into a convenience store and was just like, hey, do you guys sell lighters? It's just like,
I
Holy
remember that
shit.
guy. I remember that
Yep.
guy. I remember one video
But
of
at
him at a
least-
gas station once.
Like
yeah.
at least his videos weren't him like he never crossed a physical boundary though.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he just did shit like that, which
Hey.
was way different and in my opinion much
Brady pops on the
much
back
better.
screen.
No, I'm not watching this shit. Hey, anyways. Yeah,
oh, God.
okay.
That guy's got a Red Ranger shirt.
Yeah.
It looked like a
Okay,
Charlie
yeah,
Brown
The
shirt.
yeah,
thing
Brian,
about
don't pop that up.
Well, no, just the guy in the background. If you just look at him, it's like he's just some dude who looks like he runs a computer store or something. Just some guy, which I don't know. To me, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Anyways, hey, do
Oh,
you
I'm sorry.
remember?
I'm sorry. Are you just gonna disregard what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Anyways,
idiot.
do you remember?
He looks like Keith
Man,
Apicary
fucking
but
leave.
with dark hair.
Yeah, he does.
Do you remember a couple weeks ago you were talking about how we should do an episode about like Tumblr crybabies?
Yeah.
We should do that when we do the drunk cast.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, no, I was just saying we should do like not an episode of Try Hard, but in general, I was just saying we should just talk about shit and try and be as Tumblr as possible. Like just bring up any topic and just try and Tumblr it to the max.
We should. Could we? Do you think we would be like cognizant enough to like be
Yeah,
able to do
I
that
think it
while
would be
drunk?
better drunk.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be better. I don't think we would stream
we
that
just-
part live
can we
just
just
in case, but
Get
I
a
think it'd be better.
disclaimer. They could waive all liability that we just hit like every like 10 or 15 minutes.
No, the
just
point
like,
of it would be to get like let's get offended as possible
About-
in a satirical manner.
Yeah,
like,
about stuff
you're
that,
like,
like-
oh.
shouldn't get offended about.
Yeah, about the
Like
tiniest
I'm not
little
even
thing.
saying let's talk about like there's no fucking reason we need to even try and be offended about something like a Muslim ban. Let's get offended about like somebody not selling chocolate cupcakes at a place and that's, oh, you're not giving equal rights to colored cupcakes. Like, it's like that's what I want to be offended about to an extreme length just because I think it's funny. I mean, that's the point.
It
of
would be
satire
dangerous to do
behind
it drunk though.
It would.
That's why
Yeah.
I said not
be-
live stream it.
Yeah.
Nothing's
That's why we do
dangerous
that.
if it's edited.
Yeah, that
Well,
would be.
Craig
oh
is
my
at
God.
2 times speed and he's not sure. But
Yeah. He just like,
Did you guys ever watch Batman the Animated Series?
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Big Boss Moss killed it. Chopping robot You can see it on the stream. He's like, "Is this what you're talking about?" You guys remember when they went to like the future world? It's supposed to be like the Disney future world knockoff or whatever.
Yeah.
And the Joker walks around and he pretends like his whole family is there. Yep.
Okay, I got
Oh
you.
man, that took me back. Good job, Big Boss Moss.
Chopping robot. Mm-hmm.
You okay?
I was thinking about how to be offended about shit that I don't actually care about,
Yeah.
which is the fun of the whole idea. The guy
Maybe
getting
not
offended
drunk,
for no good
but
reason.
maybe we could
no,
do
I
it.
think it's fine drunk as long as it's not live streamed.
Yeah.
Because then you can say whatever you want.
What do we do on this podcast?
No, but I'm saying that's a separate thing from the podcast.
Oh, okay.
And also, Try Harder isn't live.
You just see Craig's
Yeah.
face looking at you right now.
Let's get.
Just
I
don't
think
have
we
much
should.
to add to this show. It's okay.
I think it's funny.
Sometimes you can talk about stuff. Sometimes you can't. That's no worries. Not a big
All
deal.
the concept is let's get offended about shit that you really shouldn't get offended about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
You can do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
listen.
you're the best
good
at
at
I
that.
can
Really.
certainly
Yeah,
be
like,
upset about people
like
being
the
offended
thing,
about
like
shit that
the
they-
perfect thing would be the time where they tried to ban tacos from that cafeteria. Like
There was
that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
like
that
an
kind
entire
of shit.
like an entire show with that
yeah,
kind of
like
Oh, yeah.
bust that out to the 10th degree. Like Tumblr it down. Like that's what I'm on about.
Well, we can do it.
We can call it "Let's Get Ready to Tumble."
Yeah.
Are you ready to
I
tumble?
mean that is
That's probably
garbage,
better.
but so is the idea. So
Did
I
we
think
have
it
anything
fits.
Don't look
else
at your
tonight?
watch. You can't escape this.
No, I was just,
I-
just seeing if it was that time.
It's not.
If it was that time to start
It's
hitting
not.
hit those puns.
I had a little bit of a story.
What's
Yeah.
that?
But I don't really think it's that good. I just got mad at a lady the other day.
What
For
happened?
the first time in my life. No, it's just
For
somebody
the
who
first
was
time
like,
in your life?
well, in a very
No.
long time. I almost never get like legitimately angry, but it was while I was out playing Magic in San Jose, and there's this lady that was just so, I don't know if rude's the right word, but like, it was one of the situations where afterwards I felt bad about it because if it wasn't a woman, I would have handled the situation like totally different.
Okay.
But since it
Triggered.
was a woman, I was like, huh, what?
He just
You
goes
say
triggered.
traitor? Oh, I
Triggered.
think you said traitor. And I was like, God damn. But no, because it was a woman, like I didn't of like just like start shit on the spot, right? Because like it was so fucking rude to the point where like if it was a dude, I absolutely would have lost my shit and been like, no motherfuckers, stop it right here. Like, but it was a lady, and what was I gonna do? Like reach across the table and slap him? Like what am I gonna do?
God.
There's nothing
You
you
remember
can
the old
do.
Sean Connery?
Well, no, like if it was someone I knew, I would have slapped him like 10 minutes into the encounter, like
what
no
happened?
doubt.
Yeah, what
Yeah, what
happened?
happened?
She was just being a total bitch. Like,
You can call
So-
people on that. Even girls, guys, it don't matter.
no, well, and I did after it. I got a judge and was like, look, this person's just like a horrible person.
Like a real judge?
Well, no, it's a tournament. Like it's a tournament
Supreme
event.
Court.
They have judges.
So what
you-
happened?
You're at this. Okay, you're at a.
In
Okay,
the tournament.
so there's like you kind of have to understand the rules shit, but so we're playing a format where it's 2v2, right?
Okay.
And it takes a while because you have to converse with your buddy here and be like, "Pa, pa, 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 we're gonna do this and that." And so this lady, like, the first like 4 turns of the game is so slow because she doesn't give a shit and she's just on her phone, and her friend that she's with has
Didn't
to
they ban
keep.
phones?
Yeah, you're just not supposed to use them at tables.
Gotcha.
So her friend
like Vegas.
that was a thing too, which was annoying as shit. And like, anyways, so and she knew, everyone knows you don't use your phone at the fucking table. It's like going to Vegas and be like, oh yeah, like unless it's your first time, you don't know. So, anyways, like everybody does it. They just check the clock, but you're not like. Anyway, so this lady's just using her phone the whole time, and like her partner has to keep like nudging her and be like, hey, come on, like play the game and stuff. And then so it's like taking a while, and we're not very far into our game, and you have to finish in like 50 minutes, right?
You're playing her.
Yeah, we're playing against her. Me and my buddy are playing against her. So in like this lady is just taking a bunch of time, and we're being hella polite because the dude we're playing against on her side is also a very nice guy, totally having a decent game. And then after a little bit of her doing this shit, we're sitting there and it's like our turn. And we're just like jabba jabba jabba. Maybe this play is better than that play.
Is that your
and
secret
the lady,
language you have?
Yeah, and the lady is
Jabba,
legit
jabba,
like,
jabba?
hey guys, can you hurry up? We don't want to go to time here. Because we both went into draw bracket because we both had draws in our last game. So it would like mean if you get 2 draws, then pretty much you have a really bad chance of getting any prize tickets because you won't 2 draws is not
Sure.
good.
Sure, it's bad. Got it.
Yeah.
She's being a hypocrite calling you on it.
Yeah, and then so at that point, like that was pretty much the point where I just would have like, if it was a dude, I just would have been like, Judge, This person is a fucking dickhead. Anyway, and it just went on, and she kept just being an asshole and like not paying attention to the game. Like if you guys knew a lot about Magic, I could explain the intricacies,
of course.
Right.
how offensive it was, because there's a thing called like passing priority and stuff, which
We get it. General bitch. What happened?
Well, she just kept breaking rules and shit and doing stuff and then calling us on stuff out of nowhere all the time just because we were being slow, even though she was
also
taking
a hypocrite.
fucking ever. Pretty much just a giant hypocrite. And the attitude with it was the worst thing. And that's the thing. And like, I just didn't actually tell her to her face like that she was a piece of shit.
I'm really
Pretty
surprised.
much entirely because she was a woman.
You used to do that all the time.
Yeah, I know, and then I felt bad after it because I was like, dude, if that was a guy, I straight up would have had zero issues with just making a scene and starting shit, like on the spot.
But you used to never even have that qualm. You used
No,
to be
not
awful.
really, but like, I don't know, I'm older now. Like, I don't start shit with people.
I get it. Yeah, that's true. I'll tell you about the favorite time, my favorite time I've ever seen Sam get slapped. You guys ever heard this story?
Yeah. No.
No?
I don't think so.
It's
No?
been told.
It's
Is
probably
it?
been told on
Okay.
another podcast, but the quick version is this girl, Sam, was giving her shit all night. We were at a lock-in at a skate park. And
Lock-in. Sweet.
yeah.
Did you ever think that
We're like 15 or 16 or
I
something,
just-
man.
Well, I'm not making fun of
Yeah.
you. I've
Yeah.
been to lock-ins before.
Yeah, they're fun.
Like, did you ever think you'd get laid at a lock-in? Did you have you ever been to a lock-in?
Yes, of course.
Did you ever think you'd get stuff like get laid at lock-ins, like at a skating rink? Did you get laid at a lock-in?
I definitely turned it into a girlfriend for a while.
I turned it
stuff.
into a girlfriend. That's great.
The
Yeah.
lock-in
Did you
situation.
jibber?
It is in the
Did you get a little bit of
lock-in
handy?
situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
There's
think,
lots of making out.
everybody has those hopes.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like you go to the lock-in, it's like I'm gonna see those girls. I'm gonna see a girl outside of school, and we're gonna be there
Dude.
all night long.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm sorry.
No worries, no, it's fine.
Let me. While you said that, I had this girl I was into in like 6th or 7th grade, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's one of those things where like neither of you have any idea what the hell you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember being in this like theater class or something, right? It was art or something. It's something where there was a stage, right? It was maybe. Anyways, the long and short of it was
Look at Sam just fucking dying. It was art.
theater arts. I don't know. Something
It
like-
was art
That
or
sounds about right.
something.
It was
Like,
the arts.
oh,
It was the
fuck.
arts.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
okay.
there was a stage, and
Art.
I remember for some reason, like this is back when you'd actually pass notes before you text,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You'd
Circle
actually
yes
pass
or
it.
no, right?
Yeah, but I remember she wrote me a note or something. I wrote her a note about how I was like, oh well, we watched a movie in in the dark or something like that. And so she writes, oh, this girl goes, I love the dark or something like that. And it was one of those things where it was like,
She's gonna cut you.
yeah, it was like, whoa, is she coming on to me now? What the fuck?
Yeah, how is that something that even a human like says in that context? Like, how does that even work
She's
out?
a vampire.
That's just it. Like that's the idea. Is you're really going
She had
around.
no
just
fucking
to-
idea what she was talking
Exactly.
about. She was like, "That'll be a cool line to
Yeah,
say."
yeah, that's kind of floozy like. All right, cool.
I
Anyways,
am the darkness.
Yeah.
Continue, Chad. I'm sorry. That was,
Yeah, no worries. So, we're all having fun of this log, and Sam's been giving this girl shit like the whole night. She clearly was like kind of into him, like kind of
What
flirting
does
with him.
giving her shit mean?
I was busting her balls.
Yeah, just
okay.
like just dumb petty
No,
comments
okay,
all the time,
no,
just
she-
jab, and she was clearly like kind of into him and like trying, and so that made it fun for Sam to
Yeah.
just like give her shit
well, he
over
was
and over
treating her
again.
shit, and she liked it.
Oh yeah, right. She did. She was into it. But
To add on to that, though, a wonderful man named David Bradley had bet me $5 that I couldn't get her to slap me.
yep, I didn't know about
$5
that part.
was pretty,
And
pretty
I didn't know about
incentivizing.
that until the end because it's so funny because I'm watching because I'm like telling Sam like this girl's like kind of into you because she keeps
Yeah.
coming back and like trying to talk with him and she's like trying to be kind of coy but like definitely interested and Sam's just being a dick like all
Yeah.
night back to back and so finally she just goes why are you so mean and he just goes nah I'm kidding actually I think you're pretty. Right, just like that, and I watched the hope well up within her. I could see it in her eyes shining. Like finally, she goes, and he goes, pretty ugly, and then
my
like,
God.
dude, she's like legit. It sounds like the lamest joke ever. It was the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen because of the hope that she got within
Well,
her.
it- You
probably
you
fucking
watch that
scarred her,
hope,
dude.
you watch that hope get shattered on the wreath, and then like she just slapped the fuck out of him. Man, I laughed my ass
No,
off.
I don't think I really fucked her up that bad. I ended up kissing her like a week later because she had a pin on that, like, cause she was like, it was during that like Avril Lavigne time, right? And she had like one of the pins on like, I think it was like, her giant like, I don't know, fucking like rancid bag, like the
Yeah, of
band,
course.
not the bag
Yeah.
was actually disgusting. And like one of the pins that said "kiss me" or something, and there was another kid who was like, "I'll buy you a water if you do it." And I was like, "I'll do that
He's
shit."
always been like this, by the way.
Because somebody was like, "You won't do it, you pussy." I was like, "Do that shit." And he was like, "I'll buy you water." if you do it."
Financial gain,
like,
he would hold
yeah,
up.
so I just rolled up on a girl and was like, "Sup, girl?" And she was like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Where my water at, motherfucker?" And I got a water. She was delicious. You had that shit? Oh,
Water? Yeah,
Water, yeah.
Water's pretty
well,
good.
I don't know, Mr. Vanilla. Shit, you almost drank
Water's
one
pretty
thing
good.
your whole life.
How bad would it suck if water tasted like shit?
God, it'd be rough, man.
Water.
Oh,
I'm so
awful.
thirsty. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, but then actually, yeah, that kind of sucks because some countries like have to shit and piss in drinking water. So
Yeah.
never mind.
Some
Well,
places it
there
does
went the
taste like
fun.
shit, Bolen. Yes.
Yeah, in some places it is shit.
Yes. So,
That's
update
horrible.
on the poll. Have you ever watched hentai? 68% yes, 32% no.
Cool.
And you got to factor in the lying thing. So yeah, you
Yeah.
lost pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen cartoon boobs?
Yes, of course.
They go everywhere.
Up, and
Gravity
up.
can't constrain them.
Yeah.
It's true.
They're always perky.
You guys
Like,
got anything else
yeah.
The
tonight?
nipples are like here on top of the chest, and then they sag down.
That's
Nipples-
better other than
nipples are actually like down here. You know,
Yeah.
they hang.
They do the curve.
Yeah.
The peak.
On.
This is week 17 of
Is it over?
inviting Elise and
Watch.
Peak to Game Attack. You guys are more than welcome. Actually, it's funny this is brought up. You guys will actually be seeing a video of my visit to Funhouse.
You can post that.
Sooner than later, yes.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Where I had an opportunity to speak with Elise and Peak about joining the Purple.
What'd they say? I want to see. I want to see the video.
Well, maybe
You'll see
you
it
will.
soon on
So-
Game Attack.
Okay.
On the channel, yeah.
You know, in fun, we give Funhouse a lot of shit. I do have to say,
Fuck those guys.
Yeah.
did you guys see James's tweet the other day?
James is funny. No
Yeah,
one
James
else.
is fucking
James is
hilarious.
funny.
I love James. Did you see his tweet when they were about to do Off Topic Live? Or not Off Topic, sorry. It was Always Open Live in Sydney. So it was, Barb, Lindsay,
up.
Elise, and I think Ashley. So it's all blonde-haired,
Yeah.
pale-skinned women. And like... They're like, about to go live. And like James just responds like Hitler would be proud or some shit. I lost my shit. I was
That's
laughing
fucking
so
awesome.
fucking hard.
Yeah.
It'd be under tweets and replies.
Yeah,
It's
tweets and
all right.
replies. Click on that. Oh, dude. Like,
It's probably long gone by now, but
no. Is there some recent? You gotta click on. You tried.
I'm
Go
on
up.
it.
Go up. Are you on tweets and replies?
Yes.
yes.
Listen,
he's
don't
on-
tell me how to
he-
Google.
okay,
He's on
you're right,
tweets
you're
and
right. I'm sorry.
All right, easy.
Well, Craig tracks that down. Yeah, that shit was great. I lost it. I just love the fact that his wife is included in on it, and he's just like, "Yep,
Well,
soon,
yeah. Why not?
very soon, you're almost there."
Oh, was it down there? Okay. Yeah, they got to play the Switch. So
There it
you
is.
go.
There it is. What's the
Yeah,
picture?
just look at the picture. I know. Oh yeah, and Bethany's in on it too. It's like, yeah, Hitler would be so proud.
I wonder if Bethany wants to be there.
Doesn't really look like it. No. She looks scared. In fact.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Yep.
Oh, James,
good
you're
on
funny as
you,
fuck.
James. That's funny.
Good on you.
You all want to do another version of this
I need to
now?
pee
That's
so
offline?
badly.
Go
Yeah,
pee.
Go pee. And
All
we'll
right.
talk about
Yeah.
our experience with RTX Sydney on Try Harder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
you
great.
tiny bladdered motherfucker.
All right, you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget, if you made it this far, give the video a thumbs up and share with your friends. If you want to see it, if you're listening, thanks so much.
Thumbs up for hentai.
Help grow the show. And I'm sorry about this episode. See you guys. See you next week.
I hope you have to.